Let's go. Hi there, my name is Cupicate and welcome back to Zooquest. So we are back in the desert after taking a little bit of a break on Boo Island, which was nice, and I got so many comments saying that they were happy to see Boo Island again. So I'm happy for that. But it is good to be back, and looking at all of the progress that we've made just behind me is so motivating. But I have a special little treat for us today, and that is the fact that I have brought some friends, more like family. I thought it had been so long since we had been able to have Bane and Kiba with us that it would be fun to bring them along. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to get more red sand to make red sandstone, because I would love to finish the stable and add more stalls so that we can possibly get some more camels in there. Maybe we can put out a letter requesting camels from other zoos or animal sanctuaries or anywhere that maybe has some that they have taken care of or saved. But we will obviously keep our eyes open for more camels as well. Let's see, what else? I would love to be able to finish the underneath of our teleportation center. Sir, how dare you? How dare you? We also need to make more cyan blocks because I believe it was Lauren who suggested to me it would be cool to possibly do alternating between the red sandstone chiseled blocks and cyan, and I'm like, ooh, that might look really cool. But I think it would also be cool because we're gonna have other buildings that kind of surround this area, between food buildings, drink buildings, a place where you can get a wheelchair, things like that, because those are still important things, especially to put at a zoo. For example, the Colorado Springs Zoo, which I've actually been to, at the very front they have a center where you can get motorized like chairs or wheelchairs, and you can rent them out, which is really handy. And I love that about zoos, that you can get a wheelchair right away. And I'm like, yes, I want to make sure our zoo has that in every single location, because somebody may not be able to walk that distance and need the help. Now luckily we have camels, but not everybody's gonna be willing to ride a camel. So I love that idea. I like the idea of doing like maybe a doggy like daycare area in each zone, because I want this to be a pet friendly place. So those are just some things that I'm throwing out there, but we definitely need a gift shop. We definitely need a restaurant. We need a place like a little kiosk to get drinks, and we'll probably sprinkle those throughout the trail as well, because people get thirsty. So these are all things that we need to think about, besides the fabulous animals that are actually going into our desert, because the humans need to be taken care of too. Right, Humphrey? Right. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and go get some more red sand, and then we'll keep making some stables, hello Orca, for our camel stable. Now pups, be careful. The cactuses hurt really bad, and this place has got quicksand. So be very, very safe. I probably need to check underneath Humphrey's stall, because one of y'all suggested that it's possible that Humphrey is standing on top of where the quicksand was, and that's what caused him to fall from a high place, is the game couldn't register the fact that there's quicksand under there, possibly. Or it could have just been a glitch, but either way, we want to make sure that Humphrey is absolutely going to be safe. Oh my gosh, our whole like visitor center, our entrance, it just looks so amazing. I want to add more foliage in there. I think I want to sprinkle maybe some actual grass pieces in there as well, but that just looks so good over there. Okay, I did unfortunately run out of my shovel, so there's only so much that I'll be able to do to make stalls, but I'm trying to gauge how many stalls we probably want. I think 4 would be plenty, and then we'll have an outdoor area for any of the other camels. So now we have a full amount of Celtic sandstone. Hi, buddy! All right, so I'm just going to quickly run back and get the sandstone pieces that I need, and then we're gonna kind of speed up a build of the other 3 stalls. And we are back. I went ahead and grabbed the big tile so that we could put in the floor. I thought that makes the perfect floor just because it's kind of seamless. I'm gonna go ahead also and make a new shovel. We're definitely gonna need that. Nice. Okay, and then let's get this going. All right, so just to change gears a little bit, I did finish the floor of the stable, but I wanted to cook up some more of this orange glazed terracotta. I think it would make a very pretty counter area where you order your camel that you want to actually ride. Also, let's see here. Okay. I thought we could go ahead and put in the floor. And I thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, the floor here, we did have it come down because of this area right here. We wanted to make sure it had some stairs. So I'm gonna go ahead and break that. We can keep that. And now we're gonna make some stairs to put here. Perfect. Nice. So once we add the pillars there, that'll be great. We're also going to have the ability to come up here to get to this little baby exhibit we added. Still don't know what I'm gonna put here. We will see. I wish I had like tarantulas or something in the game. I feel like an insect would be perfect right there. I do know one of these has insects. Is it Koopas? Gecko, hognose snake, mole, frog. I think this one is the one that might have the bugs. Maybe not. All right, it's paw prints that has some of the bugs. Like they have a jumping spider and a moth and things like that. And I actually haven't gone in and seen if any of these mods have had updates yet. It's completely possible they've had updates and added more. And I will continue to look for some more insect mods because I think some insects in the desert would be pretty cool because insects kind of reign supreme in the desert. I mean, I guess they reign supreme everywhere, but you hear about scorpions and the spiders that are surviving, and all of those guys still make it in the desert. They almost have an easier time of it in the desert than some of the bigger animals just because there isn't as much foliage for them to eat or even prey for them to hunt. And it looks like our terracotta is done. Excellent. I'm going to see if we have any more pillar. I don't think we do, so I'm gonna have to make some pillar after we take a nap. No. Okay, nap first though. So now we have our pillar blocks. Perfect, excellent, you love to see it. I believe we were digging in the side here to see if we could build underneath, but it looks like this might make our lives just a little bit difficult right here, so we'll have to see if that's gonna work or not. I love the idea of making a workroom, but it may be difficult with things like this. Interesting, so it looks like that didn't even need to be there, this little piece right here. So that's pretty cool. That might allow us to build a little bit of a room or something. What about this? Okay, that is definitely being used. Good to know. But we could potentially move this back, actually. It could work out pretty well. It could. I'm gonna play with this for a minute and see what I can do. And I ran out of my axe because this is the thing that is happening right now. Oof. I'm trying to kind of figure out how to make this work, but I'm having some trouble, obviously. Making this look cohesive and be useful is the struggle. And if y'all play Minecraft at all, you know how that is. You're like, I want something to look really, really pretty, but it also has to make sense as far as using things is concerned. Like this little alcove doesn't really make sense, but we're gonna try and make this work. There we go. Now that, if you ask me, looks like a useful room. Simply my opinion. Very cool. Okay, and then here, we want to move this back over. Nice! You love to see it. Okay. And we'll do that number there. Oh my gosh, why does that look so cool? We'll get rid of this. Don't care about that. We want our big tile. Beautiful. You love it. You love to see it. We can get rid of these here and make these solid as well. Perfect. I love it. And then once we're here, let's see. Do we have any? I don't have any coal. I could get coal and we could make a lantern. I think a lantern hanging right there would make a lot more sense. Why am I glitchy? Uh-oh. Why am I glitchy? Oh dear. Okay, hold on. And we're back. I had to restart Minecraft and it's still a little clippy. I'm still trying to figure out why that's happening, guys. I have no idea. So just bear with the clipping for now until I can figure out what's going on. I don't know what it is. It does seem to happen while we're down here, but it also seems to specifically happen when I break these blocks up here. That seems to be a consistent issue. Like if I break the architecture craft blocks, it has a really bad time. So hopefully that fixed it, at least temporarily, but I'm sorry if the clipping was really bad there for a second. Hopefully hubby can conveniently cut that out so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, but back to work. Luckily I didn't have to restart my computer this time like I did last time. It's so weird too because I have plenty. I'm trying to figure out if this is what's doing it. We're doing some on-screen testing here. Hiya. So bizarre. I have no idea why it happens. It's so weird. Okay, let's place these down. And clipping? No. Guys, I have no idea. It's like magic, but in the bad way. Well, we might as well keep going and see if we can't get this done underneath here. And we'll come up with like room ideas for these types of areas because we're going to need things to put here. Like supplies and such. Why do I feel like I saw a snake not in where it's supposed to be? Don't be sneaky. Don't be sneaky now. If you see me periodically checking in a different direction, it's because I'm checking to see how bad the clipping is. If there is any. Boop. There we go. That's pretty neat, actually. Because then you have this area over here that truly shows where the exhibits are. This is gonna look good right here. Let's get rid of this. Nice. We are super thirsty. Okay. Looking good. So now we just need to, maybe we just need to make this our work area and put our work stuff over here. So far so good. I'm just trying to find a good spot to put the furnaces. We are missing the Deco Craft crafting bench, which is totally fine. Once we get it, we can probably just move that right there and put it right here. next to the crafting table, but for now we're gonna leave it, and we're gonna put our 2 furnaces here. There we go. Very nice. And there you have it. So that is our new little workstation area. We'll go ahead and put a light up right there so we can actually see what we are doing. And now we can put in the floor, at least for these 2 areas. So I'm gonna work on that real quick. All right, I hope you enjoyed that little speed up. We officially have the floor in. We've got a much better work area. I still want to get some better lighting in here because we're beyond torches, to be honest. So for here, I think I want to try and create the same thing, but we can't forget that we have this little room right here. So we might have to bring this up a level because this is supposed to go up, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and clear this out and see if we can't recreate this on the other side. And there we have it. We have our fully finished but not furnished rehab center / area where we are going to put our work zone stuff, our storage stuff for our desert animals to keep them safe. We have an area where we're going to do a bunkhouse for our zookeepers. We need a place for our zookeepers to stay, which is going to be in there. We're going to make sure we've got beds set up for them and everything. This is perfect. This is a great place for zookeepers to come back to, for us to take care of our rehab animals. I do want to spruce these up a little bit, maybe with doing like a heat rock or something that makes sense for our reptiles so they're not just slithering around on a lab floor. We want them to be comfortable and happy.
And now for some Cuppy out of context.
Oh, the butt scratches. Oh, the butt scratches. Oh.
And I have officially put the clipboard back up. What is this hair right now? I said in a previous Wolfquest episode today, I was like, my hair has chosen the chaotic evil alignment for the day. And it's been a constant struggle getting my hair to look right. As you can see, I'm missing half of it over here because I got so mad. I was like, tuck in the beanie, tuck in the beanie. I can't tuck this side in. Otherwise, you know, I'll just look like it's just beanie, which I guess doesn't matter. I know y'all don't care. Y'all are always very nice about not caring what I look like. Okay, I am super impressed by this. I mean, we even got it all the way down here, where it looks really good down here as well, for our little spot in here. Oh, I'm loving this. It's looking so clean and organized, where I actually want to build in here. And then this being the bunkhouse area, I think will be very nice. We might end up changing out this door for a different door, because usually when you have beds, you don't want to just peek in. Not that it matters, because the zookeepers will all be sleeping in the same room, just in bunk beds. Okay, let's move back to the stable now that we have finished that up and we have our orange glazed terracotta. Hello, puppies! Hello! Now be very careful, Humphrey. The last time you jumped up on stuff, it didn't end very well for you. We're all quite concerned with your well-being, love. You must keep that in mind and be very careful. Okay, on to the next stable. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, which means it is a 6 by 5 technically. This being 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. Why do I hear seagulls? Are we by the beach? There we go. So hear me out. I got 3 of them built, and as I'm looking at this, I'm wondering, should I do another layer of these, but on this side, and have it closed off where the gate is still on the inside? And maybe we could do a window where you could still see the camels, which would be really cool, but the person who rents the camels can come in here, choose the one. We'll cover up that quicksand. They could walk them out here and give it to the patron. We could even do another set on this side. Oh no, the water's right there, so probably not. But I'm kind of liking the idea of adding more, but adding them on this side instead. Where's this? Like doing this number here. Excuse me, babies. You see what I mean? I think that could be pretty neat. And we could put like a big window right here so you could actually see the camel that you're going to rent out. How does it look from this side though? It could be pretty cool, maybe. So the more I thought about it, the more I was like, no, I think we'll leave the stalls like this, like so. If we did put stalls over here, it would truly be where they came out and you could see them from this side. But I don't think that it's going to work with the way that we've designed our counter up here. At least I don't think so. The only way that this could possibly work is if we moved this door. But also our hill descends down, so I don't know how well that would work. Honestly, I wish it'd work really well, but it just doesn't seem like it wants to. So yeah. Okay, so then I'm going to run back and get some sandstone and take a nap, and we're gonna fill in that quicksand and then work on making another stall. These quicksand areas are getting a little out of hand. Not gonna lie. They're a little spooky, and I keep fearing that I'm gonna fall into one. Like, look at this! That's ridiculous! Ah, there's so many! Alright, I hope that speed up was a little bit fun. So I did end up leaving this counter open. So this will be a counter. In fact, hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm leaving it open because I think that there is an option to do pretty cloth roofing to make it almost look like a market. And for some reason, I think it would look really, really lovely if we draped that across and had it come down just right here. We'll see if it looks good. If it doesn't look good, then we'll just continue to do how we've done this all the way across. So all that's really left now for our camels, besides maybe figuring out how to make pillars here and have roofing come across, is to, oh my gosh, these bushes are so big, is to make an open area for them. I think right here is perfect. Right here. And if we have the opening with the pillars right here, they can walk through and they can go out into the pasture, which I think would be so lovely. So all I really need now is just more sandstone. That is the story of the day, more sandstone. Okay, last thought, I promise. The more I was looking at Humphrey, the more I was like, he is not coming down off of the cauldron. And so I was thinking maybe he just doesn't have enough room. So we're gonna give him one more space up, and I think that would solve my issues with having something here. Because poor Humphrey doesn't really have enough space. So if we do that... Hi, Humphrey. Hold on one second, bub. Hello, boy. Go back in your stall. Go back in, love. Look at that. Already I'm happier with that. I feel like he's happier as well. Okay, yeah, I think that was our problem all along, is we just needed it one longer. Like, he's already not on the cauldron. Perfect. Okay, it's nap time, and then we'll continue this in the morning. And there you have it. Oh my gosh, this video probably ran over. I'm looking at my recording time right now is almost 2 hours. Sorry, hubby, forgive me. But this is looking really good. So we've got the counter ready minus the roof. We need to put the roof in here, which is going to be the area where the employees kind of hang out and take care of business. Also, it will have all of the things needed for the camels in this area. Walking out here, you've got the camels in the stalls. We will have either another wall with pillars on this side, or I might change my mind and we might actually put stalls here. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see how I feel about that very soon. We will, however, yeah, we will at the very least have pillars. And that way maybe people can walk by and look in and be like, ooh, you know, I really like that one, and pick out the camel that they like. But on this side, we'll have another fence and gate, and this will lead into a pasture area where some of the camels can roam free, kind of relax, and those are the camels that are not being used for rides at the time because they'll need breaks. Oh, that was a lot of work. Oh my gosh. Sorry, hubby, for the edits, but it was absolutely worth it. I love this build. I cannot wait for it to be done. I hope you like it. If you do, make sure you give the like button a tickle and a poke. Subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, and jingle the bell to get notified of when I post Zooquest. Also for live streams, because those will eventually come. I'm trying to figure out why the glitchy thing is happening, because I'm concerned it's going to happen in live streams, but we'll see. Maybe it won't affect live streams at all, or it's as simple as closing the game down and doing it again. And if so, I don't think that's that big of a deal. But also click the follow me link down below if you want to follow me on any other socials, including Twitch, where I go live every week, and Discord, where I talk with y'all every single day. I love you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you on Monday for the next episode of Zooquest.